Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Wednesday's devotion. I am at Corrimal Community Church here. You would know that's Graham Hush's church. And I'm here with, I guess we call this fella an intern at Graham's church. His name is Caleb Angeli.
Yes.
Angeli. And Caleb has been down here now since January, I think, so about probably 9 months. And still here for a few more yet. The fact is the border's closed anyway.
At the moment we can't go anywhere.
So I just thought it'd be a really good idea to talk to Caleb and just see how it has been for him coming down into Corrimal Community Church and what the experience has been like. He didn't come on his own. He has a wife and child. So it's going to be very brief today because Caleb actually is working. As you can see, he's dressed. He's a painter. So if anyone out there needs a painter, Caleb, I would recommend. Welcome, Caleb.
Well, thank you.
And let's just quickly start. Who are you? Where do you come from? And your family, and why you're here. See if you can bundle that up for us.
All right. So as you all know, my name is Caleb. I'm from a little place in Queensland called Logan. I mean, it's not really that little, but up in there. And we come from a church in there that's part of a network where Graham Hush is a part of, and he has asked us to come down and join with them for this year and kind of help them grow and learn new things as a church as a whole. And so me, my wife, and my young daughter, who is now 2, have come down feeling the call from God to come and fill that position for him.
And your wife's name is
Georgia.
And
my child's name is Zara.
So 9 months now, like, how was it for when you first came? Like, what do you see that's changed for you and the family even? What's sort of the calling that's been on you from this whole time? You've made a whole heap of new friends, I know that, and you've got some work, which is great. Yeah. How is it? What's the experience? How could you sort of talk about the experience?
Well, I feel like the experience has been really great to come down here and meet all these new people and these people who are on fire to do more in their community. Like, it's just amazing. And so with that, like, I wasn't really sure what I was getting into. I knew that this was a rather small church and that they wanted to do things, but they didn't quite know how. But since coming down here, it's just being able to get with them and teach them how to essentially go from not being any sort of streaming capabilities to we're live streaming. We've been doing that for ages now. And they're hungry and wanting to learn and wanting to do more of that in the community is just really awesome.
Caleb has also been part of our upgrading of our technology. He's given us advice. He has contacted and talks with Lachlan. Lachlan also came down here and helped with Graham's album launch, which was down here as well. What do you think, Caleb, is probably the thing that stands out for you most about this church and that's been, I guess, had the biggest impact on you?
Biggest impact on me, I would probably have to say it's the people here, of just seeing them, and even though they're in the kind of later years of life, to retirement and everything, that they still want to do more. They still want to affect, and they still want to love on people for God. Is what really impacted me, and I just hope that when I'm their age, I still have that desire and that passion to impact and love on people for God. Is these Wednesday breakfasts that we have the absolute highlight of your week? Oh, definitely.
Of course. I didn't even need to ask that, but I thought I would. Are you thinking about not be following the Maroons now and becoming a Blue? Because
no, definitely
we will probably adopt you if you want.
It's state of origin. I was born in Queensland, raised in Queensland. That is my state of origin.
You've got to respect that.
It is what it is.
You've got to respect that. You will be down here for State of Origin, which
is
only 4 weeks away, so you're amongst Blue country. You're not an infiltrator, are you? You're not a spy. When do you see yourself going home, taking into consideration that the borders may be open? How long are you here for further?
So we're here until February next year, or January, February, around that area, and we'll be leaving sometime in there to go back up.
Well, thanks, Caleb. I want to say that I've known this young fella now for a while, since he's been down here. He's a great guy. It's a delight to be around, a good conversationalist. And I just want to say this is an example of how God spreads his word. I mean, this happened, of Caleb being down here, from just a chance meeting, a calling on Graham while he was up at Caleb's church, and going up and asking his pastor and saying, I think you should be sending someone down to me. So I mean, this is how the Spirit works. We don't know what we're getting until the Spirit touches us. And I like to say, Caleb now has been down here 9 months. You know, it's not just borders closing, obviously, but it's not just an impulse thing. We just can't say that what happened for Graham and up there in that moment was impulse. Caleb's been here for 9 months. There was planning before that, before he even came down. You were down for the carols on
we were.
the second Sunday in December, which will run again this year. The street closes here. I want to promote that for Graham as well. That is the best carols that I go to, so I recommend that as well. But we'll speak more about that as we get closer. Thank you, Caleb, for this short, sharp visit. We'll let you go now and off to your work. And great to see you. May the blessings of our Lord Jesus Christ be on us all today and forevermore. Amen.
Amen.